Vehicular entertainment. Test Miles with Nick Miles.
Well, welcome to Test Miles Sunday morning, Super Bowl Sunday as it so happens. It's 10 a.m. You're on FM News 101. I'm Nick Miles with the whole Test Miles crew. Andrew, are you ready for Super Bowl?
I'm ready to eat wings.
You're always ready to eat wings.
Yeah, that's every day.
Every day is a wing day for you. Who is your prediction to be the Super Bowl winner this afternoon?
The Denver Broncos.
You think so?
Yes, because they'll be the most high.
Wait, isn't it interesting that two states who are in the Super Bowl, marijuana is legal in both states?
That's a real coincidence.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it engineering?
We just blew your mind Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning, you are never going to be the same again. Joining us in the studio, as every Sunday morning, Sean is here. Sean, who do you predict to win the Super Bowl?
I am picking the Denver Broncos to beat the Seahawks.
You are?
Yes, I am.
We have disappointed many people in the Portland metro region saying that the Broncos are going to win. We should be Seahawks fans.
To be honest, I had to Google who was even going to play because I don't even follow sports. I almost said the Colts.
I
almost said the Yankees.
I work for NBC Sports, and I had to do the same.
I want the Yankees to win.
You want the Yankees to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's not baseball. Brad, who's your prediction to win?
I'm going to do the perfunctory go Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm going to go Seahawks, too.
Yep. Go Seahawks.
Go see. And the reason why is because I support my local team, do or die.
We do realize we're in Portland.
Yes.
So they're not really our local team.
They're the localist
They're in
team,
Seattle.
They're the localist team we have. 186 miles away.
That's close enough.
It has to be. We don't have another
Ask
choice.
Seattle people what they think about Portland, whether we're real fans of theirs.
Yeah, they love us. We are their best friends, and we are slightly superior.
Lie, truth.
It's all good because Seattle's worshiping the Blazers now and thinking the Blazers are top dogs since they don't have a basketball team.
Yeah, we got to eat. We got to share the love. Portland has the Blazers. Seattle has the Seahawks. Why can't we just be friends, Brad?
Because it's Seattle. You can't even. I'll tell you why I don't like Seattle. You can't drive in Seattle.
That's the only reason?
That is the only reason.
I don't know. I think if you look at the traffic patterns and the lists, we are right there with them. I think Seattle was 13th worst traffic city in America, and I think we're 16th. So we're not that far behind.
But there's no place to go up there.
What? Seahawks game, let's start there. Hello. The aquarium. I could name it that. The Space Needle.
Yeah. I do like the Cholula Gallery, though. That's pretty nice up there.
At the EMP?
No, there's one up north. There's the school and the gallery.
Oh, isn't there a gallery on the side of the Experience Music Project?
So what I'd heard is that the opening of that, they had a glass Cholula guitar that they broke. Instead of cutting the ribbon, they smashed the guitar for the official opening of that.
What?
Oh, that'd be a
waste.
lot cooler.
That's a waste.
It is a waste, but it's cooler.
Sean and I were in Vegas recently, and Sean spent most of when I would call him up. And I'd say we were on a Volvo ride and drive for their new E engines and also for their V60 new station wagon. And Sean and we did separate things sometimes. Like Sean would stay back and work at the room. Every time I called him, where are you at? I'm at the Bellagio.
Well, yeah, the Bellagio.
Sean, where are you? I'm at the Bellagio watching the fountains. I'm at the Bellagio looking at the Cholula glass. I'm at the Bellagio. I was like, we are staying at the Videra, which is probably one of the nicest hotels. Sean, explain what our rooms were like when we were in Vegas.
Was probably bigger than my downstairs house. You walk in and you have this big kitchen, washer and dryer, which I've never been in a hotel that has a washer and dryer. You have an oven, stove.
So it's a full kitchen with stone countertops, a 6-piece dining room set, a living room, a bedroom, and a bathroom and a dressing room. And then my favorite part of this, the Videra rooms, we all had sort of corner suites that they gave us for the Volvo launch. You press a button, and so you had 3 walls that had windows on to the outside, 3 different walls. So because you were on a turret, so each side you were on a pillar, you could see out 2 different directions, and then the third side. You press a button, and all the shades would come down on the whole apartment quietly, and you press a button, and then they go up again. It was awesome.
Why?
And Sean was at the Bellagio.
I'm gonna live there.
No, but he kept going to the Bellagio.
Right.
He had a room at the Videra. He kept going to the Bellagio because he liked to watch the fountain.
What did he think he was, Danny Ocean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't gamble at the Bellagio because I didn't even have enough for a minimum bet there.
Yeah,
But
what was the minimum? You were looking at the tables and you called me and you
one
were
of their cheapest tables was a $300 minimum bet.
What? Just one time, one bet, one hand.
One hand of blackjack, $300, and I was sitting there, and my entertainment was literally watching one guy spend $500 a hand and lost 20 out of 22 hands.
Oh, what a goober!
He could have bought the new Corvette Stingray.
Yeah, he totally could have. I were on the way from the airport in the transportation in the minivan that they put us in. The guy was telling us that the Videra, the nightclub there at Aria and Videra, just to get into the nightclub in Vegas was $1,200 entry fee.
That's not the table service.
No, that's to get into the club.
That doesn't come with like a soda,
No,
a hot
that's
dog.
just to get in per person. And then he was telling us that the minimum price for a table is a bottle. The minimum price for a bottle, $1,000.
So before you even sit down, you're spending almost $22, $23, $25.
Just for you. That doesn't include anybody else in your party.
That doesn't. Why do you even need that? Why do you even want to do
That's
that?
how Volvo roll.
And it's a $1,000 bottle of what, probably Grey Goose that costs $50 at a store.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because someone attractive serves it to you, but it's not worth $950.
I will put on a skimpy outfit and serve you a bottle of Grey Goose for $75.
Some of the greatest events I went on were Volvo events. So I don't know what it is about the Swedes, but they get very creative.
Well, is it Volvo? Like, don't forgive me for saying this, but Volvo isn't necessarily cutting edge.
It's cutting edge
Cutting
wagon
edge
engineering?
technology.
Yeah,
they are.
So
Volvo is the first company that has released a car. Get this. It has both a turbocharger and a supercharger on the same engine.
yeah, but see, now I believe you, but they don't. To me, at least,
you better
maybe-
believe me, they're for sale
but-
right now in
but, like,
dealerships.
But they don't. They on face value for someone who isn't in the car industry, that doesn't. They don't look like they're the latest and greatest. So that, like, to me, it's old grandfather money. Like
no,
they have a lot
Volvo
of money.
is all about clean, pure engineering. So it's very simple, very clean, and very pure.
Well, then what I was getting at is that I didn't seem like they rolled like that.
No, they're very quiet about what they do, but they are sure as heck a very top-notch company.
Fair
They don't
enough.
look like milk cartons anymore as well.
Yeah, they're not square and boxy anymore. They're still safe though. Now they've included performance and engines that get high miles per gallon.
And we have our wagon back.
And the wagon, the
Finally.
V60. Finally, the wagon is back, and I'll tell you that thing drives like a sports car.
Yeah,
It's
like those.
unbelievable.
I can't fit in them, but I like them.
You can fit
No,
in them too.
no.
Well, you could
not
fit in the
wagon.
back.
Yeah, I can just keep me.
Fisher
Yeah.
Volvo, please bring a Volvo down here so we can prove that Andrew could fit in one.
My favorite car to date is the XC90, though.
There's a new one coming.
The XC Andy.
The
Is that what it
XC
is?
Andy.
Do you think
Yeah.
there's a place where we might be able to see some Volvos? Like at the dealership or somewhere
the
else
Portland
more
Auto
interesting?
Show.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that later on. Look at Brad.
Oh, look at that tie-in.
He is oiling the
selling
segue.
forward.
Hey!
Oiling the segue. Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl ads today. They'll be coming up in the first break of the Super Bowl game. We're going to have a preview of some of those. We're going to talk about those in the last segment of the show today. We're also going to have Jeff here. He's going to talk very much about the Portland Auto Show. Next week, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. at the Oregon Convention Center. Please come down and join us for a live Test Miles on the floor. The whole crew will be there. Come meet us. Come say hi. We will be broadcasting live from the Oregon Convention Center at the 2014 Portland International Auto Show. We're also going to go through some of the cars. That Volvo V60, we'll talk about that some more. That's going to be at the show, as well as the Mustang and a bunch of other stuff. All of those cars going to be at the show. And we're also going to get to some of the stuff that we've been up to this week. We've been driving some cars. Brad, hopefully you've been driving some cars. And we need to plan out Andy, who hasn't got a driver's license. You still don't
No.
have one, right?
Hold on. No, I don't have one still.
All right, we've got to plan out Andy driving, teaching him to drive. We actually have to come up with a plan now.
I talked to Mark Wigington out of PIR.
Uh-huh.
He's offering us the entire pit area.
Wait a minute, hold on. I get to go to PIR
You
and let
get
it go?
to go to PIR.
And drive. Let it go and drive.
Really?
You do?
Brad, are you gonna be with me on my first Virgin test drive?
Boy, the two things together, you and Virgin, just don't collide in my head.
I'd be honored if you were my first, Brad.
I don't think I can go on anymore. I think I'm done. It's Sunday morning. It's Test Miles. I'm Nick Miles, the regular crew. We got so much more coming your way. Please stay tuned here on FM News 101.
This is Test Miles with automotive expert Nick Miles. Vehicular entertainment. Test Miles with Nick Miles.
That's right, we're beating the drum for the auto show, starting in town here in Portland on Wednesday, February the 6th through the 9th. It's going to happen at the Oregon Convention Center. That is Thursday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. on Thursday through Saturday, and then Sunday night you'll be shooed out if you haven't done all your viewing by 7 p.m. So we say come early, come often. Adults $12, seniors and military $10, kids $8. There are family packs available for around $30. All put on by the Metro Portland New Car Dealers Association. Jeff Fishback is here in the studio. Jeff.
Wow, what a reception.
Woo!
That's fantastic.
Yeah, nothing but the best for you.
We laid out the gray, murky carpet for you today, too.
Yeah, the red one's in the wash.
Just the special stuff for us. I love it.
All right, so the auto show coming up here, and Test Miles, big supporter of the auto show. Tell us more about the goodness that you bring to Portland of shiny, smelly, good things.
Well, there's all kinds of shiny, smelly good things.
Wow, yeah, that doesn't have to be cars.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it is. That new car smell, you can't get it out. I like it just the way it is.
Well, you know, Nick, I'm gonna build off of something. You talked about the ticket prices and the tickets and the kids and all that, and something that I'd say we probably don't promote as much as we should for the auto show. But Sunday is Family Day, and if you're under the age of 12, you're in for free.
That's a steal because that's like free babysitting. I'm just bringing everybody.
Wait, Brad's got a huge smile on his face. You know he has 2 5-year-olds who will be running around the auto because we're broadcasting live on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. from the auto show. That means that you bring your kids, won't you?
Yeah, they'll just be sitting in the back of the Odyssey showing off the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's because it's like one man enter, 2 man leave. Like you can't leave until later on, so they're not going anywhere. So it's like that's what I would do. I don't have kids, but.
Well, you know, actually, if you did have kids, you could send them to the kids zone too, because we have inflatable slide, fake tattoos, balloon artists, face painters. So that's where the party is. It's going to be Sunday at the auto show.
That's where I'm going to be.
We need to paint your face.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I want to be a giant pumpkin. I'm going to be there after we get done broadcasting. I'm straight to the inflatable slides and breaking them.
Oh boy.
Is there adults allowed on the inflatable slides?
Well, I'm going to say it's a definition of adults.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Right. What's the weight limit on the slide?
Oh, you had to go there, didn't you? All right. i3 BMW. There's some news about that at the show.
We do have some breaking news. And this is one of the most exciting things that we've talked about for the auto show in quite some time is everybody's always excited about what's the newest and greatest thing, but also what's the newest and greatest thing at the auto show. And we're very proud to announce the i3, the newest BMW all-electric vehicle, will be doing rides inside the convention center. And yes, it's inside the convention center this year.
Because it has no exhaust fumes, right?
Oh, I get it, because you can't die.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't output gasoline. There's
Right.
zero emissions in this car.
Now, if it doesn't have gasoline, like a normal car,
Yeah.
does that mean I can drive it?
No, it's still there's still a license required, my friend.
Well, actually, you know what? You're okay, Andy. For this ride, there's professional drivers that take you on the ride. So there's no worries. You can sit back and enjoy the ride, listen to all the features and benefits about the vehicle.
I will tell you that there is a local story to the BMW i3 as well, because the carbon fiber body is actually made just across the river in Washington State. And then it's shipped over to Germany, where the car is assembled. The new BMW i3. And I was actually at the launch of the i3 when it was launched. They launched it in Shanghai, London, and New York all at the same time, simultaneously. And they didn't take me to Shanghai, which was unfortunate, but they did take me to New York City and unveiled the car. And Inslee, the Washington governor, was there and talked about, Jay Inslee, and talked about the fact that this BMW i3 was extremely important to his state in helping them develop the carbon fiber. So it's a car, it's probably the localist made vehicle to the auto show.
Wow, that's
Yeah, that was a whole bunch of facts, Nick. That was great.
I'm good with the facts.
So what happens if they do it in Washington, then why do they ship it to Germany?
Well, because the rest of the car's assembled in Germany. But
Oh.
the panels, the carbon fiber panels, come from Washington State.
Oh, we got a hand in it.
Yeah,
All right.
they put their mark on it.
See, it goes to prove everything great comes out of the Northwest.
Hey, that
Mhm.
reminds me, we're talking about Washington
Nice.
State. Will you be watching the Super Bowl this afternoon?
You know, I'm hoping to squeeze it in. I really am.
Well, because the auto show's so busy for you.
It is. It's pending, and I say pending. It's literally game on from about 2 hours ago till midnight tonight.
2.5 days away from the beginning festivities of the auto show right now. Are you using extra talcum powder?
So much.
That's a visual I don't think anyone needs this morning.
Are you sweating slightly? Is it? Are you worrying? Are there little things cropping up now, like you didn't order enough hot dogs? What's going on?
Yeah, we need to know about that.
Oh, it comes down to all these great cars and all these great events, and now it comes down to the hot dogs.
Well,
Yeah.
you've got to have enough hot dogs. You've got to auto show. You
Details.
got fast food, nachos, hot dogs, soda. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know, and I'd have to say there's another twist to that food alignment there, and that's got a little sushi happening this year.
What? Go ahead, Portland Auto Show. Good job.
Well, you know, we the people tell us what they want, and we do listen.
So you're
Then-
giving away free BMW i3s and sushi.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, call Nick for that one.
Yeah, really. The sushi is an added food, auto show food. Is that what you're telling me?
It is.
Is that?
Well, who knew?
Yeah, that is great. I can't wait to see how many people spill their wasabi sauce.
Yeah. Do you have extra detailers working the cars now?
I'm sure we will.
So tell me, are the BMW i3s just driving around the carpet? What are we doing? We just driving up and down the aisles? People with a honking the horn?
Yeah, we're going to see how many people can fit into an i3. No, actually,
it's a clown i3.
actually, the premise on this is really to expose people to the very first time with an all-electric vehicle. And in addition to that is the versatility of what we're doing with that vehicle too. Is we've got a turning radius course to it. We've got a parallel parking course to it. There's several activities happening within that course.
And you also have some fresh and very unseen Land Rover Range Rovers coming to the show.
You know, we do. We're very excited to have Land Rover back. They've been vacant from us for about 2 years now. And, you know, it's a great alignment this year. We're doing a debut for the new Range Rover. It's the extended wheelbase vehicle this year.
And that is gives you, I think, an extra 8 inches of legroom in the back seat. I have seen the extended wheelbase, and they are delicious. They are a perfect limo SUV.
It is. It's a stunning vehicle. And then they're going to complement that effort by bringing the new Land Rover, the LR4.
Which is basically what I have, just a little older. Mine's called a Discovery 2. but
A little older?
Yeah, a little older. 2002. Let me tell you, I am the only person in Portland that bought their dogs their own car. The Portland International Auto Show, brought to you by the Metro Portland New Car Dealers Association, opens on the 6th, which is Thursday to the public. The sneak peek party, we'll talk more about that. And Mr. Jack Ingram, who's going to be playing a set for those people that buy tickets. And we will tell you how to get those tickets and more about the show when we return on Test Miles on FM News 101.
This is Test Miles with automotive expert Nick Miles. Vehicular Entertainment. Test Miles with Nick Miles.
Right now in New Jersey, there are 24 very, very anxious young men waiting to go out onto the field for Super Bowl Sunday. And we are having our own little Super Bowl party here on Test Miles and FM News 101. We are actually talking Portland Auto Show stuff. And with us in the studio, Jeff Fishback is joining us from the Metro Portland New Car Dealers Association. Jeff, you have a whole bunch of things going on at the auto show this year, which include people walking away with prizes. The first one we talked about last week, you can win yourself a Mazda 3 if you enter to win, but you can also win other stuff at the show, keeping you entertained, not only looking at fancy cars, but also winning stuff. What else can you win?
You know, we've got several events happening this year. The first one that's always near and dear to my heart is the Guess This Mess. And it's
It's Andy's bedroom.
Yeah!
This is a great tradition that we've had for about the last 7 years now that we partner with Snitzer Steel, and they bring in a baled car.
So what's a baled car for those people that don't know?
A baled car would literally, it resembles the size of a bale of hay.
People in the past, what's some of the cars we've had in years gone by?
Last year we had a Ford Contour.
Wow. I don't think I've seen a Ford Contour on the street that
Exactly. Everybody keeps on
recently.
asking us that we're going to do a Yugo sometime, but I don't think we're going to go quite that extreme.
It would be a thumb bale, not a
Isn't that
bale.
the same size it is anyway?
This year, you can go to the show, you can guess what year, make, model, and the mileage you said is the tiebreaker. Is that right?
It is. Obviously, we have several people. Last year, we had 55 people guess the year, the make, and the model. But, the mileage, our winner was 5 miles off of the actual mileage on the car.
Now, this doesn't work for me. I'll tell you why. I came back to the United States to live in 1993. So any pre-1993 cars are off my radar. I don't know what they are. My history of American cars is missing. I need to go out there and get somebody who's been here in the States as a car. Oh, Brad, wait. Brad, and loving cars for 50 years. Have you ever guessed the mess at the Paul and Auto Show, Brad?
I have created the mess.
It was one of your old cars?
It was indeed.
You know who would be extremely awesome at this is my father. That guy can,
Doug?
Yeah, he can tell you the make and model of absolutely anything. It's a useless skill, but he's extremely good at it. I mean, if you could make money off being able to, I mean, he can hear a car, he can smell it. Oh, that's a fusion. Anything at all.
Your dad's a pretty awesome guy.
Well, I think you should put him to the test and bring him down to the show, get him to guess, and maybe put like a star on the right side of his entry. Let's just kind of see how close he actually got.
Is Papa Andy going to come to the show?
I think he is, yeah. Jeff was nice enough to supply me with a ticket in exchange that I don't come. So,
So your dad comes?
No, the requirement was you're going to come detail some cars.
Wait,
right, yes.
You got to be there because we're broadcasting live on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. right from the auto
Oh.
show, so you have to be there.
Sorry, Jeff, I didn't tell you that part.
What other things can we win at the show?
Well, actually, we didn't talk about the prize. We
Oh,
talked
the
about
prize
the
for Guess
activity,
the Mess, right.
But if you guess this mess and you hit it, hit all the right figures there and all the right information, it's a 50-inch plasma.
Ooh, I like that.
That is slick. That
That-
would look great in my kitchen.
In your kitchen?
in your-
You have enough room in your kitchen for a 50-inch plaza?
Nope.
He'll
That'd
just
make it
eat
fit.
off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You'd have to put it on the ceiling,
It's fine.
like the dentist office.
That's fine. I typically lay down to make my eggs anyway.
There's also Allstate, aren't they? You lay down to make your eggs anyway.
Yeah, you didn't catch that, did you?
No,
I honestly don't know what that means.
no, me neither.
Okay.
The Allstate are giving away stuff too. They're doing a treasure hunt type thing.
They are. They're doing a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt.
Where they have, everybody's familiar with the Allstate hands. We have 4 of those put in key locations throughout the venue. And you go to the Allstate booth and receive a postcard.
4 pairs of hands.
4 pairs
Not
of
just
hands.
the single hand.
Nope, not a single.
4 pairs of Allstate hands.
Even in the blue. And a person can go by the Allstate booth, pick up a postcard, and there is all the instructions about where to find these magical hands throughout the venue. And they bring back the completed postcard, and it's put into a drawing to win an iPad. In addition to that, we received word today that they're doing a fun activity on site right there in their exhibit space that we're, get this, tossing cell phones.
Oh, Nick, me and you. I want me and you to be on the team.
Right. So you toss a cell phone to see how far you can toss it.
You actually toss it into different components, into like a glove box of a vehicle, into the center consoles. So we have a series of different areas where we want people to be able to have the chance to win prizes by throwing their cell phones provided by Allstate, into these particular components there on site.
You know who would be really good at that?
Who?
Sean's girlfriend. She could hit him at 100 yards with his cell phone.
Yeah, she's really accurate with that. I've got some black eyes from it.
Do we want to know why that's occurring?
No, just,
No,
you know,
it's
he
no.
lives in Vancouver.
No.
Let's just leave it there.
Yeah. Does that somehow tie into the don't text and drive thing?
That is a perfect match. Yes.
Oh, gosh, for not driving, I sure am up.
I was
going to
say you're very intuitive there.
Yeah.
All right, so you can do that now. There was another thing where you guess stuff packed into the box on a truck.
It's in the Great Outdoors feature. Rack Attack and Next Adventures partner with us again for this feature. You go in and you write down what you think the retail price, down to the penny, of all the stuff in a cargo box on top of a Subaru Crosstrek hybrid.
Oh, I'd do Price is Right all day long on that. I'd be, 2001 just to make sure I'd get it.
For half of his life, he sat on the couch at home watching The Price is Right. This
Yeah.
guy can guess prices.
I'm all over that.
The Portland International Auto Show, which is brought to you by the Metro Portland New Car Dealers Association, opens February the 6th through the 9th. It's Thursday through Saturday this coming week, and then on Sunday it closes at 7 p.m. So 10 to 10 on Thursday through Saturday, and then Sunday it's open till 7 p.m. For adults, you can get in for $12. For senior and the military, it's $10. Thank you for your service. Kids, $8. There are family passes available. And did you say the under 12s are free on Sunday?
That is correct, on Family Day on Sunday.
Excellent.
Free babysitting.
Free babysitting, as Andy likes to call it. You have the Corvette Stingray. We talked about this a little bit last week. The new Corvette Stingray is going to be on display at the show, but you have a special edition vehicle.
We do. We have a limited production, and Sean's been going, oh, I want that car.
Yeah.
We have a limited production Corvette Stingray here. It's black on black on black, and we have it in a special location that is front and center at the auto show, and we're setting it up like a photo booth. It has the backdrops of the photo umbrellas, LED lighting on the system on it. It, for their phrase may be, it's over the top.
Nice. Is there pretty girls that you get to stand by the car?
I'm going to say you need to come to the auto show to find out.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Just try to get him to sell you everything now. You need to come to the show and see it.
And
This is the teaser for the show.
Okay, all right.
You know what? It's a big teaser for the show, however, is the sneak peek that happens on Wednesday evening. We know tickets are $100, and it all goes to charity. Meals on Wheels, Juvenile Diabetes, Boys and Girls Club, and who am I missing?
Anyone know?
Juvenile diabetes.
No, got them.
Juvenile Diabetes, Meals on Wheels.
Providence.
Providence.
Where they build.
There's a lot of brain power in this room. I like that. We
No,
pulled
there's-
that one out.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there's not. Together we make half a human being. Those four charities get your choice of whatever denomination of that 100 goes to. However you'd like to share it in those charities. The sneak peek starts at what time, Jeff?
It starts at 6:30 on Wednesday.
6:30 on Wednesday the 5th. You go into the Oregon Convention Center. There is an open bar. There is food stations, and there is Jack Ingram who's going to play a set. Now this guy is big country-wise. He has had 6 songs that have reached into the top 40. He is a number 1 artist country-wise for the country charts. He has he won the Country Entertainer of the Year in 2008. This is a big deal.
It is a big deal, and actually there's an opening act to this as well. American Young, that duo is coming to join us as well.
Now, what's the name of the song that Jack Ingram did where the girl smashes up the Ford truck? Does anyone remember? I can't remember.
I love.
What is it,
I
Sean?
love.
I think it's I love. Or
I'll have to find it. However, there is one of his videos where Jack Ingram's one of the girls has a baseball bat. Love You, it's called. A girl has a baseball bat and she smashes up an F-150 in the back of the video. And this is why Jack Ingram is coming to the auto show, because he needs a new truck. Because she wrecked his last truck. You can see him at the sneak peek. Do we still have tickets available?
We do, actually. You can go to portlandautoshow.com to purchase those tickets right now.
PortlandAutoShow.com or TestMiles.com. We also have the links to all of the show, the tickets, and everything. And you can get your tickets, only 5,000 available. So you should actually get online and buy your $100 tickets, 100% tax deductible. You get a receipt for your 2014 tax returns. We will return in just a moment with more Test Miles.
This is Test Miles with automotive expert Nick Miles. Vehicular entertainment. Test Miles with Nick Miles.
Everybody get up.
You guys should be glad this is radio, because my 3 co-hosts were just bobbing their heads to this. You're listening to Test Miles and FM News 101. It's Nick Miles, the crew's here, Andrew is here,
Hello.
Sean is here,
Hello.
And Brad is here.
Hey, go Seahawks.
Go Seahawks. The Seahawks playing the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl this afternoon. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and we're split right down the middle. Our lines are not blurred whatsoever. We have two people supporting the Broncos and two people supporting the Hawks. But Jeff Fishback is here from the Portland Auto Show, the International Auto Show. Jeff, you need to be a tiebreaker. Is it Hawks or is it Broncos for you?
Ooh, I'm going to have to say, since Greg is not here, I'm going to say 49ers. Oh, wait, no, they're not in it. Let's see, Hawks.
Hawks.
Oh, there it is.
The Hawks have it.
There it is, 3-2.
The Hawks have it, 3-2. So Seattle, bring home that Super Bowl championship. All right, what's been going on this week? Well, Sean and I were in Vegas. We got to drive a vehicle that is actually going to be at the Portland International Auto Show, behind some velvet ropes, I understand. But it's the new Volvo V60. And Volvo have done something in their S60 which has never been done before. They have put a turbocharger and a supercharger on the same engine. This is their new version of the Volvo engine. They also have their Drive E engines, where a 4-cylinder engine can get 300 horsepower and get 37 miles a gallon. Beat that, rest of the world, if you possibly can. So we drove that in Las Vegas, and we had a really good time doing that.
That's a nice gig.
What?
Going to Vegas, driving a 360 horsepower Volvo.
You know, it sounds like a great gig, but Sean and I deliver television segments for morning news around the country every day. So I went to see Love while Sean edited, and then when I came back, loved the Cirque du Soleil show. And then when Sean went to bed, I sat up all night writing emails and scripts and sending it out to all of our morning news stations around the country. So I didn't get to bed until 2 a.m., and we were on a flight early the next morning. So you think it's fun in Vegas? Yes, but sure enough, I pay the price. That's why I have a limp. No, that's not why I have a limp. The limp is completely separate. What have you been driving this week, Brad?
I got into the Toyota 4Runner Limited, and I love this car because it's not your typical crossover SUV. It's a real SUV. It's got off-road capabilities. It's got a locked-up rear differential so you can drive it in the heavy snow and off-road. So I was very, very impressed with this vehicle. At least an 8.
Jeff, is this going to be at the auto show, the Toyota? You probably don't now. You put your list away, didn't you?
You know, I did put the list away, but there's one burned in my mind. There's going to be a 4Runner, a SEMA version of the 4Runner. It's the Oakley one, and I believe it's rumored to have a shower in it.
Oh, that means you can shower on the go. Yes, I don't ever have to go home again.
I like the
Those
idea
are
of
the people that have licenses.
Did you notice he actually didn't just stick the pen in between your ribs? He turned it.
Right.
He turned it right there.
Right in the feels.
Not
Not bad.
bad, Mr. Fishback.
All
Not
right.
bad. Little bit of a jab there. We have made a half-an-hour television special about the Portland Auto Show and some of the cars that you'll get to see. And that includes things like the Luxury Loft and the Clean Tech Center and those other things. And that airs on, I know it airs on Coin, and I know it airs on Comcast Sportsnet. I don't know about the other stations yet because I haven't, but I don't know the times. But we will post the times that airs, and you'll be able to get a preview of the Portland Auto Show on the television, which is kind of cool.
You know, that's a rare treat for us this year. We're very, very happy to partner with you guys.
Did we miss anything out in this year's show? No. Did we miss anything out in today's show? Did we get everybody covered? Did we cover all the bases? Are our bases full?
I'm full, but I'm still hungry.
Yeah. Well, all right. That's
Yeah.
a given.
Yeah, well.
That's a given. In the next week, the TestMiles show will be live from the Portland International Auto Show at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. I suggest you form an orderly line starting at 6 a.m., and you can come and meet myself, Andrew, Sean, Brad. We even may wrangle Jeff in and some special guests and Greg Remmensberger. They'll all be at the show.
Are you going to wear your ascot?
Oh, yes.
Oh, please. Are you going to be in full, like,
regalia?
British? Yeah, all that.
Full British regalia.
Yeah, are you going to look like a genuine Brit?
A car that doesn't have a trunk and is sloped in the back is
A coupe.
coupe, yes.
Coupe-
That's right.
Now, Nick, grow up. It's not a coupe.
And you've been in the States how long?
I moved back to the States in 1993.
Okay. Assimilating well, aren't you?
I grew up in England, so I have an English accent, but I am an American.
Hello.
So the trunk's a boot?
Yes, a boot. And
Yeah. That's right.
A bonnet.
And a bonnet?
You did a little time in Canada, didn't you?
Canada. Well, but that's an English term. Let me tell you, when I first came here, somebody ran into the fender of my car, and I took it into a body shop, and I said to the guy, "Could you fix my wing?" And he looked at me like, "Are you some kind of weird bird man?" All right, you've been listening to Test Miles and FM News 101. Thank you for your patronage. We will be at the Portland Auto Show next week from the whole crew here. Please join us weekly, daily, monthly at testmiles.com on Facebook and on Twitter. We love you very much. Please drive safely, and we'll see you next week.
Go Hawks!
Our Twitter account is TestMiles. If you don't follow us, we'll put a speed bump in front of your house.
This is Test Miles with automotive expert Nick Miles.